Hello, everybody, and good afternoon, as it is here in the UK. This is Tuesday afternoon, and we're coming to you live talking about working online, talking to you about starting your own internet-based digital business. I'm a digital business builder, and I help people all over the world do exactly that, start their own online businesses. And I am talking to an amazing lady today. She is actually from Philippines. She lives in Italy. I'm called Julie. I'm going to hear her story right now. Hello, Julie. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm amazing. Thank you. Are we liking the backdrop?
Yes, I do. There's pizza. Yeah.
I thought I'd try something a bit different with this one. So,
It's
how's your day
beautiful.
going anyway? You having a good day?
Good, good. Yes, I do. I did two coaching calls. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I love the fact that, the level of interest in online is just, it's gone from like there to there in the past kind of year and a half, hasn't it? With so many people wanting to do this.
Yes, I know. And I love talking to a lot of people, different people worldwide. Yeah. I
Yeah.
learn
Well,
from them as well. Yeah.
I know. I do. No 2 days are the same, are they? No 2 days are the same.
No, no.
Yeah, and it does make it very special. Actually, to be fair, that I agree. So I'm down to hear your story because I always love the stories where people have kind of just as part of their life relocated from one country to another anyway. So, but
Mhm.
but tell me a little bit about what was your life like before you started this business then?
Okay, so yeah, I'm originally from the Philippines. And I moved here in 2011. So I've been here for 10 years already. So so I used to work as an engineer in the Philippines. So when I moved
Okay,
here, it was difficult for me to find a job because of the language barrier. So I had to study Italian language first, and then I focus on the family because becoming an engineer here, I have to go back to university, study again, like for 2 years. And I immediately got pregnant when I moved here.
oh
I
yeah.
have my kids, yeah. So I have my kids, and I focus on the family, and then um, I became a full time mom. But yeah, I used to help our family business, which is a software company for fashion. And then last year, I was in the process of separation with my ex husband, and I was looking for a job actually, and it was the first lockdown here in Italy. So
Oh,
it was
okay.
impossible to find a job because most of the companies were closed like that. So I found this business and I gave it a try. So yeah, here I am.
Here you are. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. So what was kind of the driving force behind it? Did something happen in your life that made you realize now is the time, or had you always wanted to work online?
Well, I've seen a lot of online businesses out there, but I didn't really like to work online. But I know that there should be something for me. I mean, it's already 2021. It's already
Exactly.
like, yeah, it should be the future, right? So
Definitely.
yeah, I gave it a
Definitely.
try, and I actually saw this business like 2019. I think I registered, but I didn't do anything. I didn't even watch the webinar.
Oh,
So
really?
no, I didn't. So when I saw this last year, I think it was the perfect time. It was locked down. I'm home doing nothing,
Exactly.
and I
Yeah.
was homeschooling my kids. And yeah, I think I told myself, if these people are doing this in this business, I think I can do it too. So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just want to say, I've got Magdalene watching. So, hey, Magdalene, she's watching from the UK. And
Hi.
can I just say to anybody else who's watching as well? So, please grant StreamYard permission if you're watching on Facebook, because we are broadcasting across Facebook and YouTube right now. But say hello, drop us a comment and let us know your name and where you're watching from, and we'll say hello to you. And if you've got any questions, then we will do our very best to answer them for you. But please, it's live, so feel free to let us know that you're watching. That'd be awesome. So okay, so you started how, and you mentioned about, obviously you didn't know anything about working online before you started. So
No.
was it easy to learn? How difficult was it? Because obviously we have a training site, and we always say we take people through things step by step. But tell me what your experience was like learning.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a tech savvy, but I find the training system very, very, very easy. I think it's very easy. It's very easy to follow.
Yeah,
There are videos that you just need to follow step by step, and I had no any I don't have any background in digital marketing, so I learned everything in the training, and yeah, and with the support of the community as well, with the masterminds, it helped me a lot. When I started, I was so different. I mean, looking back last year, I'm really a different person. I
do you
was an
feel that?
intro.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that you are different?
Yes, I was an introvert.
Okay.
I even asked my coach, I don't want to be a coach. You have to coach all of my all of my business partners. And then yeah, it changed, when I grow my business,
Yeah.
I changed my mindset as well. Before I was
Yes.
doubting myself. I was full of doubts, like I was, when you have your dreams, but you sometimes sabotage yourself by
Yeah, I
doubting
get it.
yourself. Yeah.
You do. You
And
do. We are our own biggest enemy sometimes.
yes, yes. And we are good in complimenting others, but we cannot even compliment ourselves sometimes. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
always
yeah,
not enough. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's a humbleness in us coming out, I think, isn't it? I get that
yes,
absolutely. So, what's
yeah.
like a typical day like for you? How do you kind of, because you're raising children, you've got kind of 3 kids, haven't you? 3 children. How do you
Yes.
manage kind of keeping them happy and doing what you normally do, and then running your business? Just describe a typical day for me. How does it work for you?
Yeah. School days. They go to school in the morning. I bring them to school, and then I check my business. I do mom stuff at
Yeah,
home. Yeah. And yeah, I check my business when my kids are at school. So like an hour per day per in the morning, like that.
yeah,
And it depends. It's not always the same. And I always have my phone. If there are inquiries, I can always check my phone.
yeah.
So yeah, even if I do some stuff, moms are like multitasking. So so I
Absolutely.
yeah, sometimes I listen to some trainings and masterminds while I'm cleaning the house. So it's really,
Yeah, yeah.
really like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, that sounds. Yeah, you utilize any time you've got. So yeah, catching up on the
mhm,
weekly training that we do, because the training's ongoing, isn't it? We share,
okay.
we do broadcast to the world every week that people can either join live or kind of catch the replay, and
Mhm,
it's always great to get that information, because there's always something in it that I can really apply to my business. It's quite useful, and it feels like my business is constantly developing because of the ongoing training that we have, which I love.
but- Yes,
Yeah.
and it's always updating. Social
Exactly,
media is
exactly,
updating, so our trainings are always updated. So
and that's
so there's
important.
always
Yeah,
yeah, there's always something to learn.
there is.
And yeah. And the good thing is that for a mom like me, for a single mom like me, I prioritize my kids when my kids are around. So I just check my business when they're not here, when they're at school, and when they're sleeping. Before I go to sleep, I check my business. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
so that's
yeah.
nice.
It makes it flexible, so you can dip in and out when you want to, which is. I think when you have children and you have a family, I think that's really, really important.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Now, working online, there are so many different online opportunities out there. But
Mm-hmm.
that creates a lot of uncertainty, and people just aren't sure. They get a bit skeptical, a bit worried about which online opportunity is legitimate and which isn't, and it creates skepticism, and I get that. But what would you say to people that are skeptical about working online and perhaps skeptical about our online program? What would you say to those people?
Well, being skeptical is not very normal. I was skeptical as well. So when I started, I was skeptical as well. So I didn't really start the business immediately when I saw the business, right? So
Yeah.
the good thing is that if you're skeptical, you try to look for some answers, right? You have if skepticism is about like learning. You want to learn more. We are born skeptical. Even kids are skeptical. They ask questions. They have like unlimited whys. Like, why is it like that? But why? So we should do that as well. So is this if it's real, then you have to learn, move forward, search for answers, right?
Yeah.
And study the business, because if you don't study the business, if you don't check the business, I don't think you're skeptical. You say you're skeptical, but I think you're cynical or you're a denialist.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is. I guess there's a fine line, isn't there, between skeptical and being
Hmm.
cynical. I've never
Yes.
really thought about it like that actually, but you're right. There actually
Hmm.
is. So
Yes.
that's a really good point, Julie. That's a really good point. What do you
Hmm.
think makes our program different? Because I think our program is just totally and utterly exceptionally unique compared to everything else that's out there, right? But
Yeah.
what do you think makes it special?
Well, some of my friends are doing online businesses as well,
Yeah,
but they try to reach their contacts. That's one thing that I don't like. Doing like sending messages to my contacts, my friends, my families. I don't want to do that, because what we do is like we do cold marketing. We don't focus much on warm marketing,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's like if my friend asks me, hey, check my business like that, uh, or join my business like that, it's like recruiting for me. So I don't like that.
yeah,
And I want to learn more about the managing the business. Marketing is very important in nowadays, because if you don't have the right marketing, like digital marketing, you have to stay on your area. So it's like you have to stay on your contacts, right? So
mhm,
what we have is we can reach worldwide. It's like we can reach other countries, in different countries in the world. I mean, I've been working to a lot of people in Papua New Guinea as well. So I don't know anything about Papua New Guinea. Even other countries like Guam, I've learned about their culture, their country. So it's also geography.
yeah,
I learned from them as well. So the good thing about this business as well is that we have a training and the community. So it's very important to have an organized business, and the training helps us to grow our business, because without it, you're gonna get lost. And without the mentors and coaches and the community that we have, I think we're gonna be solopreneurs, and we're not. So that's a
yeah.
good
No,
thing.
it's a good
Yeah.
point. It's a good point.
Hmm.
I just want to say hello to a couple of people because we've got Sonia watching from South Africa. Good evening,
Oh.
Sonia. And then we've got Raz watching as well. So hey, Raz, hello, hello, hello. And you are right. It is. You've made a really good point. Now I'm going to remember this: the skepticism versus cynicism. I love that point, and
Yeah.
Raz agrees as well. And we've got Natasha watching from Spain. So hello, Natasha. Good evening to you as well. And yeah, an inspiration to many mummies all over the world. Julie, there you go for you.
Thank you.
Oh, Pete's watching as well. Hi, Pete. Um, Watching the last time this year from South Africa. Oh, next time from Abu Dhabi. Oh, he must be on the move. See, lives in South Africa, runs a digital business. He's moving to Abu Dhabi. His business moves with him.
Of course. Yes, that's a good thing.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, amazing.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations. Congratulations. And I'll actually be in Abu Dhabi in a couple of weeks. So there you go. I don't know when you're moving, but amazing, amazing. So as you think back over your kind of your digital business journey,
Uh-huh.
there'll have been kind of peaks and troughs and challenges like there is in any business. It goes without saying, but throughout all of that, tell me a little bit about how do you think your how important has your mindset been to your business success?
Well, it's very, very, very important. When I started, I was about to give up
Oh,
because
really?
yes, because when I started, I wanted to succeed, of course. I want to succeed. Everybody wants to succeed. But I
Yeah,
was ready to fail as well. You know, I was skeptical, and I was doubting myself. I have thousands of excuses when I started a business, but I have dreams for me and my kids. So that's my motivation, my kids.
yeah,
So when I started a business, I have a lot of I struggled a lot because it's not just the business but also my situation. I was in the process of separation, so it's really the worst moment of my life. So it was a difficult situation for me and my kids, but I moved forward, and yeah, moving forward with the training, with the masterminds, it really helped me to change my mindset.
yeah,
We have a lot of masterminds about positive mindset, and it helped me a lot. And 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 of course, I made friends with some of the people in the community, and there were the ones encouraging me as well. And yeah, when I changed my mindset, positive results um came after
they
that.
do, they do,
So
they
it's
absolutely do.
really, yeah, it's like I didn't expect that much, but yeah, for me, I was feeling like I was so slow, but yeah, I did it. I think I had my right time to grow my business. So yeah.
Yeah, no, and so what Raz has put there reminds me of a quote. It was the worst of times, it was the best of times. And
Mhm.
good for you, absolutely, totally. And I think how we deal with adversity, how we deal with challenge in our life is what sets us up for the future.
Yeah,
And we absolutely attract what we give out and what we manifest. And if you can remain positive, all right, then positive things will happen.
exactly.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
it is absolutely true. It really is absolutely true. What's your favorite? What do you like best then about working online? Because I mean, I can think of a million things, but what about you?
Me too. Me too, a lot. Well, I love traveling with my kids. During vacation,
Yes.
we spend time together, and then yeah, I just bring my laptop with me. Sometimes I don't even check my laptop, just my phone.
Yeah, it's
and
right. Yeah,
and just yeah, just when it's needed, I have my laptop. And yeah, and meeting a lot of people worldwide is amazing. I learn from them as well.
yeah.
They learn
No,
from me,
no.
I learn from them. So yeah.
I think as long as you have a mindset where you are open to always learning, I think
Exactly.
that's probably one of the most important things because I
Hmm.
think when you close yourself off to learning, that's when you're in effect saying, I don't need to know anymore. I know everything I need. And that's where I
Exactly.
think that's where people get stuck. I'll be honest. I think
Hmm.
that's when a business comes to a standstill. When you stop learning, is when your business stops because you're not keeping up with what you need to, and you're not taking on board everything that you need. And I
Yes,
think that's a really good point. So okay,
exactly. Yeah, having the right mindset gives you the energy to
it
to
does.
exceed your limit. I mean, when I started the business, I don't even like doing go lives. my my coach told me that you should try to do go lives. I said, no way, no way, never. I said, I'm not gonna do that. Are you crazy? It's like that. And then look at me now. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Lay. So we've got Lay's watching from Canada. No, the go live thing, that's always a challenge for people. And what I always say to them is you don't need to go live. It's irrelevant. You know, you go live when you're ready to go live. It's not a requirement to work online that you go
Yeah,
live, you know, but you know, you do need to accept that if you can get to a point where you are going live, it is going to help your business,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Um,
No, my coach doesn't never did go lives.
oh, really?
Then she was like telling me, do go lives, try to do go. Why are you telling me that you're not even doing it? So
That's exactly what I say. So that's me as well.
yeah, but she's very successful. You know, it depends on people, person to person as well. So I love
Yeah,
doing
you've
go
got to
lives
practice what you
now.
preach, haven't you? You've got to practice what you preach.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie's watching. Good afternoon. Yeah. So tonight is workshop night, isn't it? You know, it's where people can find out all about what we do. So Julie, tell people why they should. Why should somebody invest the time to watch the workshop?
Well, this workshop is for free for sure. And if you want to know more about our business, just check the workshop. You know, you're gonna learn a lot there, and you will see normal people like us succeeding in the business, and it's very inspiring. And you know, if you don't check the the webinar, the workshop, then it's not searching for answers. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, you
yeah.
have to search for answers, so move forward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, what I always say to people is it's kind of it's a 90-minute workshop, and it's that long because there's a lot of information we want to give you, but it's kind of two halves. First half's talking about working online and exactly what the program is that we offer for people, but the second half it's got just business owners coming on, just sharing their
Mm-hmm.
stories about what's working, which I think is amazing, and I'd never cease to be inspired by those. I love that. I love that. So how do people find out how? So how do people register, Julie?
Yeah, we have our website here. Yeah, just register your name and email, and you're going to get your personal link, so to join the live workshop. And then for those who are in Europe, usually they watch the replay.
I know,
So
we're in the middle of that. It's not exactly early, is
yeah.
it?
Yes. So for those who are in Europe, you're going to get the link to the replay as well. So don't worry. And yeah, and if you guys have questions, you can just email us back on the email that you received. So yeah.
Perfect, perfect. So what's the future look like for you, Julie? What are you working towards then? What's the dream in the next 2 or 3 years for you then? What would you like to be your situation in a few years?
Oh, I'm more excited than before. I'm more excited than last year, really. So I have like, of course, I have like dreams with me and my kids. Yeah. So I want to travel more with them, as much as COVID allows us.
Yeah,
So I also want to have a property in the lake or in the beach somewhere with my kids,
yeah,
so we can go on
yeah.
vacation. Yeah. So yeah. And of
Awesome.
course, I want to go back to the Philippines. I miss Philippines. It's been a while.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like me and my partner Ryan, we visited. We only went to Manila and Boracay. That's our experience of the
Oh yeah.
Philippines. But a beautiful
Mm-hmm.
country. You're a very, very beautiful country. Very beautiful country. Well, Julie, that has been awesome. So honestly, thank you so much for that. I've loved every minute of that. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. No, my pleasure completely. So thank you. And to everybody else watching, I will say thank you. And we'll see you on the next episode of Business Talk with Ivan. So until then, thank you again, Julie. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. See you all soon. See you later.
Bye.